Sorry about that. I had to restart this. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bullets Gotti Show. This video will be telecast on my YouTube channel in a couple of minutes. So, please, for the people that's watching this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, viewer discretion is advised. And for copyright claims or anything like that, disclaimers, this is fair use content. So the content that I will be playing is Jim Jones' interview with the Breakfast Club and Cameron speaking about Jim Jones being negative energy after the Tank Davis fight, and my opinion about Jim Jones going on this promo run trying to beef and how it really didn't go his way. Well, we're going to get into all that. So, let's play the video. So, in that same interview, he threw shots at 50. You heard what he said about Cam. This is all during his promo run for his album that just dropped Friday. So, let's play this, what Cam had to say.
People you with could possibly the energy up for some you supposed to do. You can't come out with that energy, man. It's bad energy, man. It is bad energy, man. Nobody's happy over there. Everybody's sad. Everybody act like they happy.
Cam, now, this is my opinion, right? Tank Davis brought out Jim Jones and Joel Santana, right? And they did crunk music, right? That's a song they got with Cam. It's a dipset record. I'm going to be honest with y'all, right? And let's keep it real. There is no dipset without Cameron. Okay? I don't care what nobody says. Without Cameron Giles, there's no dipset. Cameron Giles is, I would say, the mastermind, the genius behind that brain trap. And let's just keep it real, right? These dudes look depressed. Jones look depressed. Joel's look depressed. They all look depressed, right? Rapping is the only thing they got for themselves. Jones had something at Salsa in the Bronx for his album release. Must be was his album release party. Remy Ma came out. He had Dice Peso, and all these people was out to support Jim Jones and his new album, right? I'm gonna keep it real with you. The album is trash. I'm just being honest with y'all. It was trash, right? Since Max B been incarcerated, Stag Bundles is deceased, Jim Jones' music is trash. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. Anytime you listen to a dude, right, and he's still rapping the same thing, man, it's just crazy. Yeah, them dudes look depressed, man. When you look at Cam and Mace, you don't see no depression. You see two dudes happy. Cam don't gotta rap no more. Cam done sold millions of records. Mace don't gotta rap no more. When you sell millions of records and you eating off of royalty checks and you doing other things outside of hip-hop, you're not depressed like that. You're not trying to be out here going to the clubs and still trying to hang on to that rapper shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think, son, people gotta really realize this, right? Jones became a rapper in his late 20s, going on, early 30s, right? So he started rap late, right? It's sort of like Mano, right? These dudes start rap late, but Jones started rap late, right? He get next to Max B writing his shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Cam and Mace is brothers. When you look at two dudes like Cam and Mace, these is brothers. These is dudes that grew up together. They played ball together. You know, these is dudes that grew up in the same hood together. So they all got mutuals, you know. So even though they may have been beefing, they still had mutual friends, you know. Herb McGruff, Huddy, you know, everybody that that makes me around can be around. So they was always going to reunite one day or another. That's just what it is. When a nigga, because a lot of people don't gotta understand, bro. Mace took him to bed, you know, and got him his first deal. You know, he was running around with Mace during his time when Mace got on. You know, he was, you know, the dude that was supposed to be a part of Harlem World with Mace before Dipset. So when you hear Jones just showed the bitterness. And he got to realize, bro, you didn't grow up with these dudes. You came in the picture later on. Cam and Mace always was like this. They started rapping together. So when you come in the picture late and you around somebody and then you getting mad because he with his day one, how you get mad at a nigga for being with his day one? That's the thing I don't understand about Jones. Like, you mad at Cam because he with his day one roadie. That's his day one. This a dude that he actually grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That took him to get a deal. You know what I'm saying? A dude that got him his first check on the ghostwriting side. You know? So how can somebody be mad? How can somebody hate on the fact that he reunited with his mans over a misunderstanding? Jones looks stressed out, bro. Dogs, you gotta look at it like this. And a lot of dudes like, yo, Cam is wrong. Cam not wrong for nothing, bro. People gotta remember something, right? I remember when they kicked Cam out of Dipset, bro, and they dissed him on Miss Jones, and they say, yo, Cam gotta get his mind straight, and they kicked him out of Dipset, right? And when they kicked him out of Dipset, right, Cam did what most bosses do. Trademark, copyright everybody's shit, and showed them that I'm the boss. Because a lot of people look at it as, oh, Cam did some petty. That wasn't petty, you know, and the relationship was never the same. Once they came out the set in 07, 08, once they did that at Hammerstein Ballroom with 50, and then the whole thing with them kicking him out the set on Miss Jones' show, Cam ain't never rock with them dudes. Yeah, he did business. Yeah, he did songs with them, but he ain't rock. People got to remember, when they did the Summer Jam of 2010, I remember this because I was there with my peoples. When the Summer Jam 2010 happened, right? Dipset had their own set. Jewels and Jim came out. They had their own set, right? Cam and Vado had their own set. And they came out their own Dolly. They came out, the two of them, right? So when he came out with Khaled and did I Really Need It on, he ain't come out, he ain't bring Jones and them out. It was him and Vado, you know, because he was repping that UN. UN was what Cam was pushing. He wasn't pushing Dipset. Those days was over with. And then when they was talking about the reunion, they offered him a bag, Joey IE, who went to Interscope, and they offered Cam a bag, and they said Dr. Dre was going to do the Dipset reunion album. You know what I'm saying? You could still see Cam's face like he really wasn't feeling dudes. But because of the bag, he did it, and they was working with Dre. You know what I'm saying? Which the album never came out, but they was working with Dre. So after that didn't fall through, Cam just fell back and just continued doing UN. Everything was UN projects. You know what I'm saying? So every time you see him do something with Jones or do something with Jewels or just the Dipset movement, it was a money thing. It was a bad thing behind it. It wasn't like how it was. Because people got to remember, Joel Santana's not original Dipset. That's one thing people got to remember. Stay and Spit is original Dipset. If people want to really know technical, you know, Joel's was the replacement of Stay and Spit because Stay and Spit and Cam started beefing. But Joel's was never original Dipset. Joel's was a part of a group called the Draft Picks with him and his brother Twin. You know what I'm saying? Once the Draft Picks dissolved and they broke up, then it became Joel's and Dipset. Joel's got down with Dipset in 99. He wasn't in when Dipset first formulated in 98 and early 99. So when he came in during Cam's second album, SDE. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell people, like when you look at that whole camp and you just look like Freaky Zeke, Cam been saying, yo, Zeke is the president. You know what I'm saying? And that's his means. So he gonna always be cool with Zeke. You know what I'm saying? He gonna always be cool with Zeke because Zeke ain't violent. And when it comes to Joel's and when it comes to Jim, he don't rock with them. And I don't blame Cam, son. When dudes get up on the radio, you dealing with your mother being sick, and then dudes get on Miss Jones and trash you talking about, yo, you ain't a real one. Dudes gotta... You can't respect nobody doing nothing like that, getting on the radio and violating you while you dealing with a situation with your parent. You know what I'm saying? I just can't respect that on no levels. That's just sucker behavior. And I think people that's giving Jones a pass and all that, yo, we need to see the set. It's over with, bro. You know, that's never going to happen. You know, the man didn't even want to do the verses. He just did the verses to help Jada and Styles get a bag. You know what I'm saying? Help them get a bag, really. Because that's his peoples. He been with Jada and Styles from way back. You know what I'm saying? So that bond and that relationship with the Locks and Cam go all the way back. But far as like him, like rocking with Jim and all, I'm like, come on, man. And then Jim doing all this beefing to sell your album still flopped. So what was all that to go at 50 and say, oh yeah, yo, I don't play with that sucker and I want to punch Cam head off. Like, come on, bro. It just make him look, it make him look type corny, son. Because at the end of the day, you know what it was, bro. 50 wasn't wrong to say what he said. You just showed disloyalty. That's not loyal. That's not a loyal dude. You're not a loyal dude when you sitting up on a stage with dudes that was talking greasy. And it's in the middle of the war. Like, even though 50 and Cam beef was entertainment, it still was the point where loyalty is loyalty. You can't be on stage with dudes that's beefing. You know, and that's what 50 said, man. I was showing Cam, yo, these dudes ain't loyal. And that's what he did. He showed Cam that they was not loyal, and they wasn't loyal. Because if you was loyal to Killer, you wouldn't been on stage with Fifth. You wouldn't be doing what you did. And I think people miss that part. Loyalty is everything. And a lot of dudes think loyalty is not everything. And that's why the streets is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? If that's your man's and you broke bread with him and he do some disloyal type of business, you got every right to do what Cam is doing. Dude saying, yo, Cam corny. Cam not corny. Cam keeping it 1,000. He keeping it funky. Negative energy, bro. Just look at this, man. Jones got a lot of negative energy with him. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of negative energy with him. And by default, man, he made himself look super lame. You know, he made himself look super lame, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the part of the matter is the hate for Mace. Like, how you want to hate on somebody that taught you how to rap? That's the thing I never understood. Like, how do you hate a man that taught you how to rap? Hating on a man that taught you how to rap? You know, doing things that you shouldn't have been doing. Like, I know, man, stories that I could have some reputables come up there and talk about how Jones got thrown out of parties for being embarrassing and all that. Like, all type of stuff, bro. Like, Cam ain't really had nothing to do with a lot of them beefs. A lot of them beefs was Jimmy Jones beef. Jimmy was beefing with everybody. Jimmy was beefing with all the rappers in the game. Jimmy was out here wilding. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was wilding. Just look at what he did to French. You know, he mad that video came out about him and Junior Mafia. And look at the stuff he did. You know what I'm saying? He tried to blackball French and it still didn't work. Because, look, French became the biggest dude in the game. French became bigger than Jones. Let's just keep it real. You know, people know French. People don't know Jim unless you're talking about Dipset. You see that? All that blackballing that Jim did to French Montana, he still became a big artist. You know what I'm saying? He still did big records with Drake and all these dudes. And Jones can't even get a record with Drake. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? All the hate he had for Max B, and Max B is really a legend. A cult legend. So when you got a dude like Max B, a cult legend, that people like Kanye, Puff, Jay, Rick Ross, Drake, Wiz Khalifa, all these people is mentioning Max B. Dudes is doing records with Max B while he's in prison. So that just shows you how much of a legend Max B is. And Jim was hating on him. Hating on that boy talent. Instead of him trying to help that boy out, you know, help out Max and do what a real leader supposed to do, you know, make sure he gets out there and put on and put the bag around him. Jones didn't do that. Jones looked like, nah, man, I ain't helping out Max because I need that spotlight. And because Jones need that spotlight, look how he dissolved as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He said it himself. He can't get no airplay on the radio. They don't play Jones music on the radio like how they was playing it back in the days. He may get a mix show spin, but to say he get like regular rotation on the radio, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Them days is over with. You know what I'm saying? And it shows you, you know, all that what he did to try to blackball French and Max, and then to see that this is the same dude that he had to come back to and do a song with. Come on, man. Let's be honest, bro. He did all that blackballing the French Montana and Max B, and then Max and French, or just French in general, he squashed beef and did a song with him. Come on, bro. That just shows you right there, like, yo, Dogs is not sturdy. You know, he mad at Cam, but Cam ain't never hated and try to blackball anybody. Cam try to help out. Them dudes change them dudes' lives. Them dudes blew the money and did all the dumb stuff. Joel was the one getting high, and you know what I'm saying? And still looking like he getting high, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's like crazy, bro. You still getting high. You know what I'm saying? And you was a dude that was selling rackets. And you can't kick them habits. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It's your boy Bullets Gotti, man. I just wanted to do this video, man. Salute, man.